Alright, it is very important that I make this video because, you know, business is business. Mi negocio es lo primero, ¿verdad? Entonces necesito hablar con mis amigos y mis amigas about my new album, Rebirth. Yep, it's time. Alright. Oh yeah, this is not perfect. This is literally gonna be me. I'm gonna edit. Yo, what's good? What's good? Alright, so let's dive right into it, man. Y'all probably are listening or in the process of looking up Rebirth II. For the OGs, this will be easy for you. This will be like nostalgia for you. You know, this will be you coming back to what Xella Swish actually was when he first started to post on Apple Music. Shout out you if you actually remember them Rebirth days where I was, you know, the introvert and the extrovert, and then just finding peace within the third eye. You know, like shout out you if you are a fan from Rebirth. This sequel, Rebirth 2, is going to be the same format, imperfections and my imperfections expressed. I really got motivated to release this album because of the simple fact that I've been making I'm Not Perfect for a couple of years now. I'm just realizing like perfection itself is a lie, and it's a lot of stuff that I believe now, and I'm sure y'all will eventually hear this soon. The first half is my imperfections. The second half is my perfections. I could just edit it out because I'm not going to.
With the yin, one with the yang, feeling like I really need a change, but I go insane. I am never sipping on the liquor to relieve pain.
I'm not about to waste my time and keep all these. Anyways, so yeah. First half is imperfections. Let's dive in. Rebirth 2. That is a nostalgic call to Rebirth 1. In Rebirth 1, there was a narrator called Preston. He was just telling the story of Xella Swish being in high school, going through the introvertedness of himself, not feeling accepted. Part 2, the first track is a scene, and it's letting you know, it's letting the listener know that nothing and nobody is perfect at all. This is my opinion now. I've accepted the imperfections of life. You know, I've realized that not everything is perfect. Anything that is the devil. Intro for the perfectionist. That is just simply me just saying like it's a callback to the first album, Rebirth. First one I was like Xella Swish. People always thinking I'm a piece of shit, but now I'm realizing I am the shit, so I can give a fuck less what people say about me. No, you know, I'm gonna hold it back. I'm gonna hold it back. Psych!
Sick, fuck you if you hating, cause I made it, bitch. Everybody say that I'm Satan's kid. Fuck you, cause I made it, bitch. Living free right on.
Adaptive changes. You need to stop lying, but the devil is a liar. Anyways, Imperfect nostalgia. That's the name of the shit. Imperfect nostalgia. The explanations will be on my website, www.zellaswish.com. I'm putting all the explanations will be there. You know, I don't have to explain these to a T, considering the fact that, you know, I literally put the explanations on my website. So I'll be sure to put the link in the description box, and you guys can just click on it and just, you know, toodaloos. But yeah, man, you know, imperfection of imperfect nostalgia is like I used to really love like nostalgic times and all those nostalgic memories, but now I'm starting to realize that this shit is all a game and I need to, you know. So it's just like it says free your mind. This shit is all a game and I need to free my mind, and I can't let the past, you know, take my energy anymore. Like I'm starting to see how like being in the past and being in that nostalgic frame stops you from moving forward in life. So that's why it doesn't really feel the same anymore. I just need to bring the lion out. You know, there is a lion within, apparently, you know. The king of the jungle. That's who y'all are looking at right now. Like, I don't think you get it. Like, you think you looking at Goku, and you are, but you're really looking at the king of the jungle, bro. And it's crazy because a lot of people treated me like a pawn, treated me like I literally am nothing, and they objectified me completely. It's not their fault. It's really was my own self-hatred just projected on me from another person. But anyways, my own savior. Yeah, that's a message to everybody in the community of hip hop. I'm not gonna save you. I know that hip hop is dead, but I'm not gonna be that savior. I refuse to. I refuse to because there's no point in trying to save y'all. Like I'm just keeping it 100, keeping it a beat right now. It's one of my imperfections. That's why I made that song. Like I don't really care about the world anymore. It's just kind of like a game to me, and you know. I would love to turn up and party with all the, NPCs in this game, so I'll be y'all savior for that. Like, I'll be y'all turn up buddy, but I ain't gonna fucking spoon feed you the truth about life. You're gonna have to go down the road yourself and do that. And that's really why I made that too, so that way people don't look to me as like their savior in this life. Stuck in this perfection. Stuck in this perfection. Thought by now that I would've learned my lesson. Hey, who like that Kid Cudi home? Oh God, I had to hit y'all with that Kid Cudi. I had to hit y'all with that on that one, but I'm stuck in this perfection now of me loving myself. It don't matter who the fuck is around. It could be a random stranger. It could be a middle-aged Asian man. It could be like anything. I don't care who's around now. I love me, and fuck you if you don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't care anymore. Like it told me like with life, loving yourself and not giving a fuck about anybody else is the best way to move. That song is what that is for. Like I'm stuck in this perfection and I can't be the same anymore after everything that I've witnessed, after everything that I've learned. And that's where Not Perfect at All comes in. Y'all have actually heard this on a lot of I'm Not Perfect. There's definitely some, I will find it. There's definitely some I'm Not Perfects with that beat on there. After making that song, it really just helped me embrace my imperfections completely. So even though it is an imperfection of mine and just me admitting it, said on another song, but really let's face it, I'm not perfect at all. No, I'm not perfect at all. I'm not. And that's when Baby Steps comes in and it starts to switch. It starts to switch like I did on Rebirth first. It starts to switch to the perfection era. Walking to My Truth is me saying like, fuck the blue pill, I'm taking the red all the way, and I'm not gonna be both. Truth be told, I actually took both. On some Will Smith shit, I actually took both, but I didn't like the blue. Like I can see the blue. I can see like how it can benefit me, but I can't be following these trends, bro. I am the trend. I cannot be following these trends, bro. When I tell you this is my base form, like y'all don't even know. And it's okay. Xella Swish is here to show you what y'all have been missing. Good Enough is a single. It's out right now as I'm making this. That was a perfection of mine to let you know that you are good enough and to let your girl know that she's good enough and to let your homeboy know that he's good enough. Like that was really what that song was for, and perfection of mine because it's me saying to myself I'm good enough. Good enough does not rely on your physical appearance or status. Like, I definitely believe that just simply knowing that you are good enough within yourself is enough for this life. Saying to myself every day, like, hey, you know, no matter what this screen says, you are good enough. No matter what your thoughts say, you are good enough. Yours ain't mine. That's another one of my perfections, because throughout my entire life, I would always just take in all of everybody's problems. I take everybody's problems and reflect them in my life. And I'm starting to see now that I must flow with my oneness, with my chi. I'm just embracing life as it is now and flowing with my oneness, you know. I am divine, not the brightest sun, but I'm going to shine. This is all for the source, so I stay on the grind. So I stay aligned, whatever. You know, it's the same thing. Y'all read these lines probably back to me in a different form. But next, I believe, is the final round of perfection. That was really just me just understanding and like realizing that this life is not perfect at all, you know? And I'm just accepting that and embracing that, and it's one of my perfections because I am no longer expecting the result, and I'm no longer in desire of it. I'm just living it. Instead of expecting a result, I'm being the result. So I was only perfect to fit everybody else's needs. I was only, you know, living in that comfortable life to fit everybody else's needs, bro. It's really draining to your energy, you know. And yeah, the final scene, perfect form, that is when I proceed to have this final conversation with Preston. Have that final conversation with the narrator, and I begin to realize that life can even be perfect even without God Himself. That is the final scene, and I noticed that when making these scenes on this album, it's like it was like different layers of meditation. Like, you know how you like, for the people that meditate just like I do, there's like different layers to it. So like the first scene is like surface level, like you just hear that voice and you just block it out. Now that voice is telling you to be you in the second scene, which is baby steps. And then the final one is perfect form, and that is when you simply just are a river. If you have ever seen the laws of the sun, you would understand what I mean when I say that. Instead of having a voice, it's just you. You know? Rebirth of Xella Swish is on again. I'm excited. You know, I'm excited to really like see how this all turns out. And, you know, honey with y'all, I never really grew up. I was watching the game. Honestly, I was watching hip hop too much. That was my problem. I was watching hip hop too much. Too much to the point where I didn't grow up and I didn't realize, oh, maybe I could be one of them. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy Rebirth II, man. This is definitely gonna be the album that I use simply flowing with life and not really giving a fuck about perfection. Really tying into the series. So, this is something that you guys are definitely gonna love and appreciate, considering the fact that I'm not perfect, the series, and everything like that. That's really why I made this album. Because of the simple fact that I seen myself like changing through this series, and I wanted to name it Rebirth II Battle of Perfection, but you know, TuneCore, TuneCore, TuneCore don't like colons in the fucking title, so it's just, hey, it is what it is. I love you guys. You guys, don't get me wrong. You guys have helped me stay independent, keep my tracks distributed. So I'm just Love you, TuneCore. Don't take it the wrong way. Rebirth 2, it will be out soon. It's out now. It's out now. Go stream it everywhere. I'm definitely gonna be putting the link, like I said, in the description box down below. Also gonna be putting it on the website. The website, there's gonna be all the explanations there. You guys can go there. Imperfections that I express, as well as the perfections that I express. And hopefully through this you can realize just as I did that nothing in this life is impeccable. Everything is just life. Life is just life. Life be lifing, but I'm not attached anymore. So I'm just cooling, bro. I'm chilling now. Never should have cared in the first place. Like, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, man. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Got a stone cold heart, so my words they never miss. And it's like the cover itself is me as a kid, as a baby, and it's like I got all of these melodies that are like reflections of my inner child. This is Rebirth 2 explained. To all the people that came back from Rebirth, the first one, I know it's not on Apple Music anymore. It's not. No. You think I'm about to have all of them beats, all of them copyrighted ass beats? Man, I need my money. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking like, bro. Like, listen. Mi negocio. I say this like all the time. Mi negocio es lo primero, ¿verdad? ¿Verdad? So, I can't be out here just stealing beats and just uploading them. I can't be doing that, bro. So, if you want to listen to Rebirth, the first, you can go ahead on the website and it's the first page. It's on the first page. Rebirth is the full album is on the first page of my website. As always, man, this has been the one and only Xella Swish.